Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today, little different video. Today I'm doing a podcast thing, like a little podcast with David from the band Miomantis. He's also my good friend, one of my best friends actually. So we're gonna ask him a couple of questions and he's gonna hopefully give us some honest answers.
Oh yeah, hello. I'm David from Miomantis. I'm
Right.
ready to answer these super hard questions.
Right, David, so tell me, what was the inspiration for starting a band?
Uh, well, I was just basically a 14-year-old kid, and my dad introduced me to Nirvana. Kurt Cobain, simple guitarist, and I was like, oh, if it's that easy, I might as well pick it up. So I started learning Nirvana songs, and I was like, yeah, I want to write songs. So from there on, I kind of just started writing and making music. Couple of band members that came and left. Some were inactive, so that was a big problem. But yeah, that was pretty much the inspiration.
So what you're saying is your dad actually got you into starting your own band. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you can word it like that. Technically, yeah.
Right, so David's dad, thank you so much for this amazing band. Now, your newest song, The Cliffs Dance, it's an amazing song.
Well, thank you.
Tell me a bit about that writing process.
Oh, well, before I got sober, I I dropped a tab of LSD, and I was like under the influence when I wrote that. Well, at least the first riff, but I continued with it later on. The thing is, I was tripping for 12 hours, and in one of those hours, I went outside for a cigarette break. And what happens there is, I look at the mountains, and I could swear they were like moving around, like waves. It was very fucking weird, and it felt like that for 2 hours. It felt like it was 2 hours, but it was like 7 minutes. So that's pretty much the inspiration for the title and all that.
Wow, that's actually really interesting. So, talking about drugs and everything, how did you overcome the drug addiction that you had?
Oh, uh, it isn't an easy progress, but the thing is, some people like me try to do it for people, and then it just goes sideways. The thing is, you gotta find it in yourself to do it for yourself. You gotta work a program. You gotta surrender yourself, and you gotta work a program, and believe in faith. Believe in God and all that. So that's how I got sober, a 12-step program. And it works. You gotta live by it and all that, but it works. Makes you a better person.
It's amazing that you did overcome the drug addiction and everything, cause not, it's hard. I've
Yeah,
heard.
it really is.
Haven't done it myself.
I mean, especially with my drug of choice, speed. That's the hardest thing to overcome, probably. Your
Yeah.
own drug of choice.
Really, I'm really proud of you for overcoming that. Now,
I'm proud of myself as well.
yes, you should be. Now tell me, the inspiration behind the band's name.
Oh, I couldn't really tell you that, because the name came from my past band member, who well, he was very inactive, so he was basically a problem for us. So he's not in the band anymore. But yeah, he came up with a band names. Actually, he came up with a couple, but before we settled on Miomantis, like we went from Offender. No, that was me and Kauri. Yeah, but to fucking, I don't know, Polygon something. I can't even remember that one. To Lethal Gig, to Decade Static, and you know, Mudinator, and all kinds of names.
Yeah, I actually remember Mutinator and did you say Decade Static?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember those.
we were just like kids there. I could barely, record in sync. With a click track at that
Yeah,
point. So we kind of sucked.
you did. I gotta admit.
Hmm.
Now, if you could collaborate with any artist, anyone, dead or alive, who would you collaborate with?
Ooh, that's the hardest question yet. See, I really gotta think on this one. There's so many artists I like, but they're all way better than me. But I would love to collaborate with other guitarists like Slash. He's my favorite guitarist. I mean, I met him. He's a nice guy, so it would be cool to work with him one day. But that's very much out of my league. Uh,
Yes.
Another one out of my league, probably. I think I could write some sick shit with Alice in Chains. Those guys are my favorites.
You actually
But
could. Your music really does have like an Alice in Chains vibe to it.
a little bit, yeah. But yeah, those are the ones I'd like to collaborate with. I mean, collaborating with you someday. We've kind of already done that, I
Yeah,
think.
I
Yeah, that would be
I
cool.
I did the drums on one of your songs.
Yeah,
So
talking about collaborating, I almost got the chance to collaborate with an artist who was a friend of my friend. Yeah, the thing is, I canceled that because I was dealing with the drug abuse and all that shit at that point, so I really didn't have the time.
now, if you could think about this for a second here, who would you say you sound like?
Hmm. Well,
It doesn't have to be
mm,
vocally. It can be guitarly.
guitarly, well, my inspirations for the sound is Slash. I like the warm tone, so I try to go for something kind of similar to that. So I would say that, but with more Alice in Chainsy riffs. That's at least how I interpret it. Yeah, like the whole first album is kind of inspired by the whole sound on Appetite for Destruction, the first album by Guns N' Roses. The reverb on the drums and all that. It's very much inspired by that.
So your favorite genre of music is rock, am I correct?
Yeah. Basically, I can listen to other shit too, but yeah.
What are your thoughts on different genres of music like dubstep, pop, and let's say metal?
Metal is basically the same as rock. I like metal. Pop. I like old pop music like Michael Jackson and all that, but I really haven't gotten into that. But I like Michael Jackson at least. I like old pop music. But uh, dubstep, with Skrillex count.
Yes, Skrillex would
Yeah,
count.
I think some of his tunes are amazing. Uh, yeah, but in the modern age, I think music has kind of declined with a rise of autotune and all that, and I think some producers write music for those people, and I think that's a big problem when it comes to talent and all that. But that's just my personal opinion. I
Are
mean,
you,
I'm probably wrong about a lot of it.
are you judging me for using autotune?
Well, autotune is okay, and it depends on if you misuse it or not. Sometimes it can sound very irritating if you put a lot
Well,
of it on, but I
yes,
haven't
you're.
noticed that in you.
Well, I think consult a therapist. You could hear the autotune through my breathing, which was not nice, not pretty.
Oh shit.
Now tell me, how would you criticize your own music? Is there anything you would like to change in any of the other songs, or just is it perfect in your eye?
It isn't perfect. There's a lot I could do better. I can probably do guitar solos better, nail my tone a little bit better, dial better tone in, and cut down on a lot of the delay. Maybe try to produce it a little bit better, and could try to do the drums more in sync, but I mean, it's all in the future. I'm still growing. I think the first EP was pretty good.
Yes, it was amazing in my opinion.
Thank you.
Talking about future plans, what are your plans for the future?
Oh, well, I haven't really had anything set in stone, but I have written some new songs that I intend on releasing as singles throughout this year and next year. And as another album, I'd like to do a second EP. Uh, but I'd like to change the writing a bit, because I'm inspired also by artists like Skinny Puppy and Depeche Mode and all that. So I'd like to do music focus on synthesizers with some layers of guitars.
So, kind of like an electric rock thing.
Yeah, that's something I want to try.
That actually sounds really, really dope.
I mean, it's a lot different from what I did, so if I do it, I might lose some audience, but we'll see.
Tell me.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
No worries. Tell me, what is your favorite song to perform? What? Oh, jeez. What is your favorite song to perform ever? Does not have to be yours. It can be any song by any band.
Well, I haven't played live, but
Well, then
my
just playing in general.
My favorite song to play would have to be I like playing the solo from Estranged by Guns N' Roses, but an overall song I would have to say a Sludge Factory on the self-titled Alice in Chains album. I just love playing the riff part there and the chorus part. So I really dig that song.
I haven't actually heard that.
Oh.
So, I don't know. I have no idea what you're doing. What you're talking about. But for the final question, where can we find your music? Tell the viewers at home, where can they find your music and listen to it?
Well, you can listen to it on YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify. You can also follow our Facebook page where we post updates, and we also have it on sale for like the EP is for like about $10 if I remember correctly, or 20, I forgot, and the new song The Cliff Stands for $3 on Bandcamp. So if you want to support us, you can buy it there, and I would really appreciate that, at least as I'm still growing and all that. And if you happen to find it, if you can share it with people, that would be amazing as well.
Yes, and all those links will be down in the description below.
Totally amazing. Go check it out, people.
Well, thank you, David, for answering these questions. For doing this little podcast with me.
Mm-hmm. Easy
peasy. Yes, easy peasy. Thank you, everybody at home, for watching this. Thank you for checking out this music, because I'm counting on that you will do that.
Me too. And if you don't, I will kill your family. No, I'm just joking.
Well, thank you guys, everybody, for watching this video. Of course, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Hey, we're forgetting one thing. Stay safe in those corona times, man. Stay at home.
Yes.
Wear your masks and gloves.
Stay safe, wear a mask, gloves, sanitize your hands. Goodbye.
Goodbye.